Hello, this is Ki with RunScore. Today I'm going to be covering how to send your results and awards up to RaceRoster for publishing on their site. Very simple methods to do this. We have all sorts of ways to do it. The nice thing about RaceRoster compared to the others is we can send up structured reports, or we can send up unstructured. Think of the structured as the native results on a couple of other systems, but it doesn't require a big difference in the way we send things up, because we send up a custom report to RaceRoster as a structured, and it will go ahead and cull or adapt that data into a results set that is searchable and ready for us to use at any time. There's also a way that is nice on this to send up linked results, where we'll send our results up with the appropriate awards file to be able to give a results screen that also shows what awards the person would get. Very simple, very easy, and we'll show you how we get started. First thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't already, is go to Downloads. On Other Downloads section, you'll find a link for the RaceRoster results upload files. You want to download that zip file and place those files in your race directory. These are the appropriate files you're going to see. While most of the information, or most of the thing we are doing, is a custom report via right click, if we want to be able to do it under an auto run or as an automatic, we're going to go ahead and use this upload results to RaceRoster that allows us to designate which results ID and everything else that it's going to go to. We can run up the the results and awards for the run event. And since it's a separate selection on the screen, we're going to have to run the walk in a separate one, and these are the RSMs that are called. So when we go into RunScore, we're going to go ahead and go into the race folder that we have downloaded those information to. One of the first things we're going to do is we want to check to see that the online system is RaceRoster. We're going to go ahead and log in with our login and password. We're going to get the confirmation. The next thing we want to do is make sure that we've already selected a race. We can check that by race details, and notice that this race that we're going to is race demo on this one. It has all my other appropriate information, and the results race IDs 43669 and 43670 are designated as the Run 5K and the Walk 5K. Nice, easy way to do this, and everything else you want to go ahead and remember that information. The next thing we're going to want to do is let's go up to the dashboard and make sure that RaceRoster is available and ready for our results. So we're logging in on the dashboard to our race. We're going to search on the results just to make it nice and easy. And notice that under the apps it says results. When we open up results, notice that we have the public URL, the link to be able to show these results from another source. Very easy and nice. On the Run 5K, one of our races, we're going to go ahead and look, and right now this is set up for unstructured text PDF. We don't want to do that. We want to have searchable structured results. So we're going to select it. It says it's selected. We're also going to confirm down here that the results are viewable by the public and results are printable by the public. If they're not, that will show private. And we can also, if there had been any data uploaded, we could have checked the column definitions. We can do that later if you want to change how your columns are reported, or the names and everything else. This also is where you will be able to erase your results if you want to get rid of a set. We have the same structure for the second race, which is the 5K walk. We will make sure all that stuff is correct. Okay, at this time we're going to go back into the race. We're going to go to listings, And we're going to have a 5K run. We've accomplished that, or to where we want to upload results. We're going to right click on it. Custom results to, standard way to send custom results up to any of the systems. We're going to send it to the editor first. That's a good habit to get into, to make sure that you, first time you run it, that you don't have any bad data in your database or any other problems. Now, if you notice down here in the header, you're going to see something you haven't seen before. This is that results race ID that was set up that we looked at on the from race roster. This is not going to show up in your report that goes up. Don't worry about that. This is just on the right click, but just to make sure you're aware of it. So when we want to go and run that up, we're going to, well, let's look at online, results online, and notice there's currently no results posted for this event. Check back later for updates. Okay, we're going to close that up, go back in. We're now going to upload some results. So let's go ahead and send custom results up to online. We're sending it to the 5K. So we want to make sure that's that one we were just looking at. So now let's go ahead and click OK. Results successfully uploaded down on the bottom line. We're going to go ahead and go to online, view results online. And it may take a few seconds for this to load the results. We have the results and the 5K. So now we have passed up all this information, division, place, all the other stuff we need to do here. We've got that for all the people, and on each of the individuals, like on the run sign up under native results, you can have your finish certificate, all the other stuff on that. So let's go ahead and look back at those results. And if we view it here, it's still processing results. So that's going to take a while as it builds that data. Okay, if we view that again, you look at all this and you've got your places, all the other things on that, but it's just the 5K. Well, let's go back in now. Let's close that out. Let's go back in and let's upload the 5K walk. We're going to custom results to online. We're going to make sure we select the 5K walk, and we're going to send them up. Now when we go to online, results online, we've got our results, 5K, and it's loading the results. If you notice, we put our if we do this, we can select the 5K or the 5K walk, and we now have all that information for those. Very simple, very easy, and very nice. Now, if we wanted to send those results up without having to do that, right click each time, we have the upload results to race roster. When we edit that, we're going to see that we have race roster results.rsm. We're going to click on that. We're going to edit it. We're going to bring it down, and notice this allows us to send the actual results race ID in the file by using the external report to race roster. And in the header, we'll place that pound 43669 pound, and using the race equals to R, and that we have actual finishers, and we subtract the gun time from the finish time, we'll send that information up. We do the change down on the walkers. When we have a race of walk, we'll send it to the 670 race ID, and we'll subtract the walker's gun time. So very easy, very simple. We can do this in a auto run. We can set up every 10 minutes. We can do whatever we want on that, but we're going to send this just one time, so just make sure we don't have auto run set. And let's go ahead and run that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to online, view results online. And you notice we're uploading the results again. We've got the cadence again, the bib number, all the information that was going up for that. And we also have the 5K walk. Very simple, very easy, and it can be done at various intervals with the auto run during the race. Very simple, very nice to do. Now we've reached the end of the race and we've got all of our corrections in, and we want to go ahead and upload the final. We're going to send up the results linked to the awards so that everybody can see all their correct information on RaceRoster. It'll be nice and easy. So again, we're going to edit that. RR linked results, very simple listing file. All that's going to do is use the commands RaceRoster result. We're going to designate the file results 5K run LST as the results file, and the awards files add awards all. And we're not going to use a chip time in here. You'd clear out that asterisk if you wanted to. So if you accidentally double click on this, it'll tell you that since this is sending custom results to online, you're going to have to right click it. We're going to custom results to online. We're going to make sure that since it's the 5K, we're going to send it to the 5K. We're going to click OK. At the same time, we want to upload the walkers. The only thing different on this for the walkers thing is the fact that you'll be sending up the results walk listing. So it allows you to do everything from one set of macro listing files here. We're going to right click again, custom results to online. We're going to change it to the walk. Make sure you do that, or otherwise you're going to have to redo that. And we're going to send it up. Results successfully uploaded. Now let's go back to the online. Let's view the results online. And you'll see once we start filling that, we now have awards listed. So we can go ahead and we can see that Kayla Arita got an awards category. We can look in the awards and notice that Caden Adria shows up there. But if we go back to results, we can click on that awards category. Actually, we could click on her name and it'll show she was the first overall 5K run results for the women. So very, very easy, very good on that. And again, we could look at those awards to see those, but we also wanted to see the 5K walk. And again, all that information for the 5K for age group or whatever. Let's look down here on Elroy Neal and notice that he was the second overall age group, 60 to 69. Very simple, very easy way to do things on that. Very nice, very, very clean. Something that I think you'll enjoy. It's a lot better to deal with. Now, the final method we have is to send up an unstructured. And to send up an unstructured report, if we want to go ahead and do that, let's just go ahead and look at this. Let's go ahead and edit this, the results file. Right now we're sending it to printer. I'm going to say we're going to send it to E:/TMP /test.pdf. Once I've done this, I've saved that. I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to run this custom results to the online. I'm going to send it to the run. And when I do that, I'm sending up an unstructured report, or a report that if I ran this as a printer, if I want to go ahead and run this, I'm going to go ahead and see that creates a test PDF. This is now in the output format or in the thing, and now get a PDF of those results so you can pass that online. Very simple, very easy to do. Let's go back and look at the online now. We review the results online. The 5K run is now that PDF that they can download. They can do anything they want to, but this is the same listing you would have printed out at the race. And if you go look at the 5K walk, it's still going to be in the structured, so gives you all that information. Very simple, very easy to do, very nice. That new output format to PDF or output format PDF, or the destination to a file name that has the extension of .pdf, makes it very simple, very easy to do. If you have any questions on this or any of the other things we've talked about, or you have any ideas of future videos or explanations you'd like to see, don't hesitate to give us a shout at support. We're here to try to help, and we want you to understand and enjoy RunScore as much as we do. Again, have a nice day, and we'll see you the next time.